Hey, good morning. Welcome back to my hiking show.
It was a chilly, late winter hike along the beautiful Lakeshore Trail. It was a beautiful morning finding Leo the Enlightened. Keep in mind, though, that Leo is on private property. An early February morning road trip took me to the Ozone Falls area where I did some exploring. Ah, the Minister's Treehouse, built by Horace Burgess in Crossville, Tennessee, was deemed the largest treehouse in the world. Horace stopped construction on this project in 2004, and in 2012, the state of Tennessee shut it down, saying that it was a tourist attraction and that it had to conform to state and building codes. And 7 years later, on the night of October the 22nd of this year, the Minister's Treehouse went up in flames. Cummings Falls State Park is located 9 miles north of Cookeville on the Blackburn Fork State Scenic River on the eastern Highland Rim. It has been a scenic swimming hole for local residents for more than 100 years. Cummings Falls is Tennessee's 8th largest waterfall in volume of water and is 75 feet high. Little did we know that we would have to hike across the river 2 or 3 times to get up to the falls. Keep in mind this is February and it's super cold outside.
Sure is. This is absolutely beautiful. So glad we made it out here today. It's awesome.
What a great winter backpacking trip on Rich Mountain in the Great Smoky Mountains with my friends Saline Scott and Evan Schaefer. Go on over to YouTube and follow Saline Scott and Evan's backpack videos.
You gotta go back to it again.
This was my first trip up to the Cumberland State Park, and man was I blown away by the sand cave, these waterfalls, and white rocks. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful. Never seen anything like this. You guys got to get out here and see this. Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Johnny on the Trail. This is Lisa.
I'm Miss Lisa.
Today we're going to hike, there you go, Old Settlers Trail.
This is the last recorded video with my narcissistic ex-girlfriend. We did end up backpacking again 3 months later, and we agreed to remain friends, but that abruptly ended the very next day after our trip. Yep, taking out the trash.
So Ethan, what do you think of the trail so far?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's pretty out here, for sure.
It was so fun hiking with my son on this trip. seeing his eyes light up when he saw these huge trees. I think that's our first big tree out here. There's many more to see.
Hey y'all, good morning. I'm Johnny on the trail, and today I'm with Boyd.
I'm glad this is still here.
This is our bridge for today. This hike with Boyd back in March fueled my interest for off-trail hiking, and I got to eat my first ramp of the season.
Here he goes.
We finally made it to Mill Creek Falls, and it was just as glorious as I had read about. From standing on top of the waterfall, we could see Cades Cove very clearly. We hiked on up to a place called Cobb Butte, and from there you could clearly see Gregory Bald on one side, and looking back toward Cades Cove, you can see all across Cades Cove. This is a beautiful, beautiful spot.
We're on Cobb Butte, actually.
At the very top of Cobb Butte. But man,
Funny name, isn't it?
what a amazing view. What an amazing view.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh.
Hard to beat.
Speechless. Hey y'all, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Johnny on the trail.
Sis and I decided to hike Eagle Creek, and this time I'm going up. And I do like this route better than going down.
That was cold.
All right, sis.
It was so cold that morning,
About mid-thigh deep.
and the freezing
Cold.
creek crossings didn't help a
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the blue, into the black.
Melissa has one more trail left, and then she becomes a 900 miler.
One more
left.
trail. All right.
And that day came on March the 30th, 2019. I'm so proud of my sister for everything that she's accomplished.
You are. He's like, why do I Are we ready?
Ready.
It's the only reason we hike. And you know, thanks guys, I'm excited.
Right there. I can do this one.
So anytime, so if you ever want, that won't count for your mind. You should know that won't count for your mind. Bring them out of your way.
And just like that, Melissa is now a 900 miler. Welcome to the club, sis.
Awesome job. Way to go.
She
All
finally
right.
finished.
Yeah, we got to do that part.
This is my second annual trip to Gregory Bald on Easter weekend,
Welcome back to
and
the
boy was I in for a surprise. I did stay all warm and cozy, hanging in my hammock. I did a lot of indoor and outdoor rock climbing this year. Enjoyed it so much. I think you'll see more of that in 2020. This is at the Obed Wild and Scenic River.
Lily Overlook. This is exactly right above where we were just climbing a few moments ago. Kayak the Hiwassee River. So we're going to float the upper portion from.
I did some kayaking on the Hiwassee River, the upper and the lower, and I went back a few more times to do just the upper and just the lower. This was so much fun. I cannot wait to do this again. I did make one error though. I didn't tether my GoPro that was glued to my kayak, and I flipped it and lost the GoPro. And the GoPro that I was wearing didn't have a waterproof casing on it, and so it got wet, and I ended up losing 2 GoPros.
All right, so got her out of the garage. Let's see if she'll fire up.
I got the Harley Davidson out of the garage. I had to purchase a new battery for it. Once I got it started, I took off for the new Foothills Parkway. Man, was it beautiful. Some friends and I set out to hike the Honey Creek Loop. I have no idea why I haven't done this hike until then. This trip was absolutely amazing, and it ranks up there as one of my probably top 5 of all time hikes. Totally amazing. Go see it. The twin arches of Big South Fork was a very, very nice bonus.
These are tubeless. I've never had a problem with these really, but they just don't hold air as well as tubes.
I don't know how wide your bars are.
Yeah, they're wide. Oops.
You're all right.
I rode several miles of mountain biking trails in 2019. In this video, my friend John and I set out to do some mountain biking and had a wonderful day. I hope to do more mountain biking in the year 2020.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of guys. You know Doug Holder?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's a big runner. He's raced it.
When I hiked the Cataloochee area, working on my map, I saw this Asbury Trail sign and I was like, where does this go? So I researched it a little bit and jumped on a group hike to go hike it. So glad I did.
I'll give you a couple guesses so you can figure out which trail I'm going to do today.
West northwest. Okay, that's not the right. And that BLM marker is not on that. Huh? That BLM marker. No, I looked at it right there. You should get a picture of Jennifer looking at a map. That's what you should do.
Confused.
Hey guys, I'm Johnny, and I'm Johnny on the Trail. Thanks for being here. If you're new to my channel is about hiking and adventures. And today I'm doing something just a little different. I'm doing an interview for... It was such an honor to be on the Hike Podcast with host Lori the Explorer. We had so many great topics to discuss, including our Smokies.
So I am here with Johnny Osborne. Thank you, Johnny, for coming on today. We've been following each other for a while on Instagram and on Facebook, and kind of got to know each other a little bit. And yeah, it's great to have you on.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here. It's an honor to meet you. I signed up for an intermediate off-trail navigation clinic hosted by Lane DeCoste over the summer, and I'm so glad that I did that. It absolutely boosted my confidence with my off-trail hiking. It was nice to get refreshed on map reading and compass. So I highly recommend taking a clinic similar to this, if not this one, in the future to all my friends. So I totally back this and would encourage everyone to do that.
Is that right there? The creek?
I do too.
So
I think from here it's uphill.
Yep, until we hit the horse trail.
One of my absolute favorite hikes of 2019 was hiking up Raven Fork Gorge with the Page sisters, Ken Wise, and others of the Smoky Mountain Hiking Club. This trip was absolutely unreal. Oh my gosh. One of our road trip hikes this year took us to the Yellow Mountain Trail in the Nantahala National Forest. As we made our way up to the fire tower and back, this was a great day.
You know, it's funny. I normally hike in the Smokies, and they don't allow dogs in the Smokies. So when I first walked up there, I saw your dogs. I thought, wow, you can't have dogs. You just have them.
Here are the cool kids, some of which I got to hike with this year. And it was so much fun hiking with Brew and Jennifer Farr Davis.
Yeah. But I thought that
Thank you. Thank you.
Running is in my blood, and the opportunity came up for me to run the Ragnar, Tennessee, a foot race from Chattanooga to Nashville, Tennessee. So I jumped at the chance, and it was an awesome time. I'm so glad I did it.
That concludes Ragnar, Tennessee 2019.
It was a beautiful Saturday morning on the Sugarland Mountain Trail with my good friends Jimmy and Kelly Barnett. It was nice for us to catch up. It'd been a while since we'd hiked together, so it was a great day. The South Beyond 6,000, oh man, where do I start? This was a wonderful challenge. Definitely one of my favorites. I loved every bit of it. As far as favorite summits, I want to say Mount Gio still stands as my favorite summit, and I will be revisiting that summit very soon. And to the ones we lost in 2019, Mike Maples, and Steve Claxton.